Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kimmy in the building. And I'm here to bring y'all another reading. Now, ever since the last one I did that came out of nowhere, right? I was really like, I'm putting the cards up. I'm not doing no more readings. But this is how God works. Like, He will make you go through some things when this is your calling and you run from it or don't want to obey. Not saying that I don't want to obey, Spirit, but sometimes the energy could be overwhelming, right? Sometimes you can come in contact with collective energy to the point where it would affect you. And then you got to cleanse your energy. And then you got to take a couple of days off because you drank or in any way, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So that's where I was at with it. So I was like, I'm putting my cards up. I'm not even doing no more readings for a while. But it seemed like, I try not to do readings in negative energy because I don't want it to come out in reading as negative energy. And plus, I transmute that energy. I don't try to feed that energy. Okay? So, saying all this to say this, I was done with the cards for a while. And Spirit told me, He gave me the word, clairaudiently, emotionally scarred, right? Those were the words that I heard. And I'm sitting here and I'm contemplating, meditating, and getting downloads about, certain people right now in my collective who are emotionally scarred. Okay? When it comes to love, when it comes to your emotions, period, you just scarred, right? So it's not just about your lover. Some of y'all deal with these things from family, from friends, just in life in general. I don't know why all my readings got to be so deep, but they are at this point. I don't know if it got something to do with planetary placements or positions right now. Because I'm not an astrologer. I don't study astrology. But what I do know is I get messages and I'm told to deliver them. And if I don't deliver them, then believe me, it's repercussions and consequences when you are chosen. Okay, so what happened was stuff started to go wrong in my life. And to the point where God let it go wrong, but to a certain extent. And the whole time it was out of my control, but in His control, if that makes sense. And pretty much He just sat here and told me I went through all I just went through because not that I don't want to do the work, but I don't want to face certain readings He's guiding me to do. Where I am vulnerable, where I am crying, where they are so deep, because really, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't like to do readings like that because I think that's not giving me a lot of views. People want to see love, relationships, twin flame readings, stuff like that. Every time I ask y'all to tell me what readings y'all want to look at, nobody does. But I notice by the views what readings y'all watch and what y'all don't watch. Okay? So this is how I know these things. But for some reason, God keep guiding me to do this. I even was saying like, okay, it'll happen when it's time to happen. It's not growing as fast as I want it to grow. So I'm going to take a break. But God always bring me back to it. So anyway, I don't know what's going to come out in this reading. But this is for the emotionally scarred. And like I said, this don't have to do with just love and your spouse and your partner, your lover, and relationships. This has to do with you, if you are emotionally scarred, if it's from your family, from your friends, from your coworkers, from your kids, those you call family, period. Because these are deeply rooted issues that God want me to address so they can be dealt with. And a lot of you guys, God is telling me, don't want to deal with these things. You're doing everything else trying to avoid these things. Like they're going to go away. And as you can see, they're just getting bigger. Like a volcano is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. It's just erupting everywhere. Hot lava. and make it so bad it don't always come out of this volcano. I'm seeing it in spurts. Like every time you clean it up, okay, and now I'm seeing somebody with a mop trying to clean it up. Every time you clean it up, it's like soon as you think you done and you done cleaned it up, here comes some more. And that's pretty much what you've been going through in life. So that is because you haven't completely dealt with these things. You've been running from these things. The healing, okay? Not just from within you, but from around you. Some of y'all, this in your environment, within your own families. And this is the hardest thing to break free from, because who could just be done with their family? Some of these families out here struggling with different things. Addictions is the number one. And I can speak on it because I experienced it, been through it, overcame it. It's hard dealing with these things, but this is real life. This is everyday life. And people is struggling with these things. God is saying, these are the deeply rooted things I need you to address and deal with for my collective. So y'all understand that. I am randomly given messages to deliver. Nothing is scripted, nothing is coerced, nothing is wrote down unless I tell y'all I'm going to write it down. Sometimes I'm guided to write things down, sometimes I'm not. Most of the time I channel. I'm an intuitive reader. Most of the time I look at the picture. Yeah, I can know the meanings of the card, but I don't always go for that. My style and delivery is different from a lot of other readers. I know this. But one thing I tell y'all all the time, it's real, it's the truth, and it's off personal life experience. Real spiritual gifts over here. It ain't all lollipops and raindrops and gumdrops over here. That's not real life. It ain't all fantasy and all peaches and creams and all good over here. But it ain't all bad either. So know that. Now, I'm about to do this reading, but I was guided to talk about these things before I did this reading. So a lot of this is channeled as well. Spirit wants you to know, you guys who are emotionally scarred, that you can overcome this. Some of you guys, you done gave up on love. You don't even know if you can ever love again. Yet you're still trying to break your neck loving people. Whether this is spouse, family members, whatever. Like you get sick at the word of love. Some of y'all in love with the word love. You in love with being in love because you want to be loved. But you're not realizing it's because you never felt it and that you lack it is the reason why you reach out for it so much. Is the reason why you go through so much. Love. Some of y'all loving to the extreme. Some of y'all don't know how to love. Yet you're still trying to love everybody around you. But yourself. Sometimes we have to sacrifice others for ourselves. Because if you ain't no good for you, how you gonna be good for other people? And I ain't always looking in the camera because I'm just thinking. Like stuff is coming to me. But if you're not good for you, how you gonna be any good for anybody else that you so-called want to love? How you gonna give love to somebody else that you ain't even giving to yourself? You gotta love yourself first. And yeah, many of us quick to say, oh, I love myself. I love myself. Because you buy yourself material things don't mean you love yourself. Because you take yourself out to dates don't mean you love yourself. Because you buy yourself flowers don't mean you love yourself. Because you feeding yourself don't mean you love yourself. Really loving you takes work. Because we are so used to loving others. Some of y'all love others so much you don't even know how to love yourself. So Spirit wants y'all to bring back that energy to thyself. And no, this is not being selfish at all. Because in the end, you all you got in God. You can't take nobody or nothing with you. Just you and your soul. Some of y'all don't even realize you're your own worst enemy. Yeah, it be what other people do, but it be what you allow other people to do. Because what you allow is what will continue. So when you going to set them boundaries? When you going to stop letting people play in your face? When you going to let them stop playing with you? And I don't care who it is. Stand for something or fall for everything. And I ain't just talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. Once you let somebody play in your face or play with you one time, they're going to do it continuously. 11:11, I just seen that. So I'm saying all this to say this. This is for the emotionally scarred. Not just emotionally scarred, but you could be mentally scarred. You could be spiritually scarred. To the point where it's physically scarring you. Then you wondering why this going wrong in your physical body. You wondering why that's going wrong in your physical body. Energy is just that energy. When it's built up, when it's blocked, when it can't be released, it'll form inside of your physical body. They don't just say, when they say stress will kill you, it ain't just stress and depression. It's energy, period. It'll kill you. See, I don't always like to do real serious readings because people don't know how to take me. But this is what I'm guided to do. So forgive me for being obedient. I come from love and I come from my heart. And God knows my soul and my heart. What I go through was for a reason. Personal life experience to share with the world. To save not the whole world because I'm not God, but to save if it's just one person. I'm here to help heal the collective as a healer. As a spiritual teacher and leader, I lead by example. And I'm not telling y'all anything that I haven't already done or been through myself. I cannot speak on it unless I've been through it and I know something about it. 13, I just seen that. Might be significant numbers. I don't know. Double numbers might be significant. Some of y'all going through double the hell is what I'm hearing. Double the stress. Double the depression. To the point where love is turning to hate. You starting to hate love. What's that song? I hate that I love you. That's what I'm hearing right now. And I don't even know who sing it. I want to say, and I'm guessing, because I just heard that. I'm guessing, it's either Anne Marie or Ella Mai. Shit, I don't know. But that song coming through. I hate that I love you. I'm going to pin it below if I find it. But it's to the point where love is turning to hate. With not just relationships, but with your children. With your family. With your friends. With yourself. You're starting to hate everything about love. Everybody you ever loved. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow because that's what I'm hearing. That was a hard pill to swallow. I know. But it's the truth. It done turned some of y'all so bitter and angry and upset because you have not dealt with these things. Sometimes, you know how they say you fighting demons. Yeah, you are, because everything is spiritual warfare. But you also fighting accountability. You fighting these boundaries that you know you need to set. You know, with other people in your life. Then suddenly it feels like everybody is against you. Hidden enemies. They everywhere. You're starting to feel that way about everybody. You don't even know how to love. You don't know how to be around people. You don't know how to socialize. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to get to know nobody new. You don't want to date nobody else. I'm talking to you. You feeling incapable. I'm hearing that song now. Everybody want to have sex with you. You know what I'm talking about. It tell me right here. You already got the insight. Sometimes you just got to stop trying to get everybody or everything on the same page, fix everything but yourself. You got to protect yourself. Some of y'all, shit just come out of nowhere, out of the blue. Arguments, right? Drama. Just all kind of communication coming towards you. Y'all meeting these people, these soulmates that's basically stubborn. Right? Some of y'all, these is daddy issues. Some of y'all is mommy issues. But the thing is, when it comes to love and you connecting with people, it's just hard. God is saying, heal this. Figure it out. Get disciplined. Get structured. Go after what you want. Emotionally, when it comes to love. And I ain't just talking about with relationships, with your divine masculine, with your divine feminine. I'm talking about with your family, with your friends, with your co-workers. But you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So guess what? When you can't make them drink, you walk the fuck away. Lead a horse there to figure it out. And it's just keep coming out. Why? Because the emperor, who is the emperor? This is you. In the highest vibration. Structured. Disciplined. Knowing what they want. Knowing what's good for them. Knowing how to take care of everything. And going after it. Blocking out the bullshit. Is what I'm hearing. Cutting out, not being indecisive. Cutting out everything that no longer serves you. Stop saying you don't see it. Stop having these people around you. When you in your highest vibration, how you gonna have these people around you? Stalemates. People that's trying to cut you off your throne. I'm got it right now to just talk and show the cards. Look. This what y'all got around y'all. This the drama I was already talking about. See, I don't need these cards. This the conflict. These the arguments. This the shit coming out of nowhere from different people around y'all. This is why love is turning to hate. No peace is what I'm hearing. Look. Tower after tower after tower after tower. Ain't you sick of that shit? This divine intervention, this God, this is out of your control. Because you know why? Because y'all ain't been doing shit about it. Y'all ain't been doing nothing about it. Or you been half-assing it when you know what you need to do as a divine being. in your highest vibration. You know who to deal with and who not to deal with. You know what to cut off and not to cut off. You know how to keep structure and be disciplined and keep it together around you. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, it's time for change. Says God. This divine intervention. It's God talking. It's time for change. Whether you want it or not, it's time. Look, I shuffled these cards. God is telling you, either you change it or I will. Because you emotionally scarred. And now it's to the point where this is what you're feeling within. This is what you're feeling within. Emotionally unfulfilled. Some of y'all just want to walk away. And I ain't talking about walking away from these people, walking away from these things. I'm talking about, I'm hearing Lil Wayne. I feel like dying. Pray. You ain't got to go out like that. 1-800-SUICIDE. But that ain't the way to go. This the way to go. Find a new direction, another direction, because that ain't it. It's time to start over from zero. You seen the Fool card. So you can move forward. So you can move forward. I don't care if some of y'all got to pack y'all shit up in a car and move away from this. Move away from this place, this environment. I said it's not what's going on within you. It's what's going on around you. Just like as above, so below, God has said, so within is without. It's what's going on in the inside is what's going on the outside around you. So basically, if your outside is a mess, if your house not in order, then the inside of you ain't going to be in order, and vice versa. And some of y'all really probably do need to seek attention, but y'all seeking the wrong attention. Cut that out. Cut it out. Cut it out. You've been through enough, says God. You've been through enough. You know better. If you want this victory, it's going to be a lot of shit and people you got to cut out. That's what I'm hearing. And you already know this. They said you already gifted. You already know this. You are the high priestess. You already had these knowings. Because some of y'all psychic. Some of y'all intuition already been telling y'all these things. And you just been sitting back. Acting like, acting like ain't nothing going on. And I'm getting, and they've been giving me this the last couple of weeks, this vision of the color purple with Whoopi Goldberg in this juke joint while all this shit happening around her. Clowns. Some of them broke ass clowns. I ain't gonna even lie. I think my reading's about to be like this from now on. Yep. Because Spirit is telling me right now, this is what y'all get. This is what y'all understand. This style of reading. And that's the truth. But you have to nurture and take care of yourself better. I know it's probably coming out with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And it might come off kind of harsh. Y'all forgive me. This all out of love. But I am not making this shit up. It's conversations y'all need to have with people. Take care of things around y'all. But first, start with you. Some of y'all don't know what to do, which way to go, right? It's turbulent waters wherever you go. It seems like a repeating cycle of shit happening around in circles, right? It's waves of this shit that you go through, right? Need I say more? How many times he need to come out? Some of y'all got these lovers coming to y'all, offering shit, and they the Knight of Cups while you already the Emperor. These are lovers. You see it yourself. See, this almost like peasants trying to offer something to the queen and the king. What they say, you don't entertain peasants. How you gonna fuck with somebody of a lower status? Okay, I get that. Because you love them. It's right here. This got love all over it. But then they knock you off. Some of them climb into your position, and then you the King of Cups. It's like it's a reversal of the energy. It's time to make decisions about people in love. It's time to stop crying. Some of these is hidden enemies. I don't care if they family members, co-workers, friends, whatever. It's time to make some decisions in your life. Put you first. Stop crying. 'Cause crying ain't gonna solve anything. That's right. Justice. Bringing things into balance is what's going to solve these things. Bringing yourself into balance. Being real, being fair with everybody involved, and being truthful. That's justice. And some of y'all going to have to get these people to make some agreements. Some of y'all, these might be people that y'all need to reach out to. Mentors, teachers. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm hearing counselors. Older people, wiser people. Mentors. I'm hearing all that right now. But it's definitely time to end these cycles of this repeating shit that you've been going through in love. But you already knew this. You already knew this. But I have to tell you because this is what's going on with you. This is you. This how y'all feel. Man down. Damn near dead. From all these different people doing this to you. How do you love yourself when you allowing this? How? It's time for something new. And it's from the universe. Some of y'all health is bad because of this. Didn't I say this shit'll kill you? I don't need these cards. Go see about yourself. Stop letting people do you like that. It's time for new beginnings. It's time to end that. Look what's, even if y'all get blessed, this was y'all around. This is what you go through with different people. I cannot make this shit up. It's time for change. It's time to dead this shit. Because these people, and these people from the past, or y'all grew up with these people you love, people you close to, 6 of Cups. But if you don't, God will. And that's that volcano. Ain't no need for confusion. Ain't no need to live in la la land. And I get it's all about love. But this where you got to figure out, it's them or you. Who do you love the most? I cannot make this up. God is saying heal that. It's going to take time. It's going to be a process. But don't lose the hope. Don't lose the faith. Take it one day at a time. But it's time to make decisions. This is you making decisions about these things, these people. It's time to heal. Because guess what? When you do, you become this empress. Or the emperor that y'all keep seeing come out here. That's all God trying to get you to understand. Yeah. I'm hearing some of y'all need to go see about your health. Because this shit done took a toll on you. Let's see what y'all need to heal. Speaking of health. Intentions. When I think of intentions, I think of people's mind. Get your mind right. Some of y'all need to look at people's intentions around y'all. And this card number 11. Y'all need to look at your intentions when it comes to these people around y'all. Y'all see them people back there? Some of y'all got these people just around y'all and y'all energy. Y'all trying to carry these people for what? Be aware of people's intentions. Also, be aware of your own. I don't care who they is. Relationships. You need to ask yourself, is these relationships really sincere? Whether these is same sex, whether these are love relationships, whether they are family relationships, whether they're relationships with your kids, your coworkers, your friends, you need to ask, is these people really sincere? It's some relationships around y'all that need healed. That's card number 29. Another 11. I go that 11. Some of y'all got some relationships y'all need to heal around y'all. And when I say heal them, even if you got to cut these people out with the drama, with the bullshit, then that's helping you to heal. Mental repetition. I already said this. Get your mind right. Some of y'all just keep thinking. This card number 28, that's a 10. It's time to stop thinking and start taking action. Get out your head. What is that solving? Be aware of people around you just constantly thinking and feeding off your energy or coming to you. Even trying to get you to exercise your mental because they draining your energy. Especially if what you telling them or feeding their spirit and their soul is not helping. You don't see them changing. You need to ask yourself, what are their intentions? If I keep repeating the same things and telling them and they stuck in their mental, then they ain't listening. So why keep repeating it? Compassion. 2, which means partnerships. So it's some people that are compassionate around y'all. Only fuck with those who are compassionate, who are sincere, who got good intentions. Is what I'm getting. Some of y'all, like I said, love turn to hate, right? So you don't even know how to have compassion for other people right now. You a lot in your mental. You don't have no sincere relationships. And now you need to question your own intentions because this is where it got you to the point where you don't even know how to love. Unexpected. A lot of unexpected shit been happening. Like I said. Told y'all I don't need these cards. It's equal 12. Number 48. Which breaks down to a 3. Which talks about communication. It could be some unexpected communication coming in. Or maybe this is you just unexpectedly communicating to different people. Because of all this mental repetition with no compassion. Because these are things you need to heal. So examine your intentions at this point. But still, a lot of unexpected things going to happen. Because if you don't do nothing about it to heal it, God is. For progress. See, some of y'all can't even move forward. This shit's stopping y'all. Because if you, this card number 9, completion. You can't even complete shit. You can't get shit done. You can't. You can't even move forward, progressing. Because you got all this going on. within or outside of you. Take what resonates. Apply it to your life. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Lastly, at the bottom of the deck, we got breathe. Some of y'all can't even fucking breathe. Some of y'all can't even breathe. 22, master number. You at home, you can't breathe. You walk down the street, you can't breathe. Somebody, I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, you do. But no, spirit been carrying you the whole time through these things, through this deep emotional water. I see water here. I see water here. That represents emotions. Again, love. Y'all not able to breathe through this shit. But I want you to know spirit is carrying you through this shit. You got ascended masters helping you through it. But it's necessary is what I'm hearing. It's necessary for change. Now y'all losing faith. Don't know what to believe in. Like, fuck it. I ain't gonna believe in nothing. I'm done with it. God don't love me. That's why. Because there's some things you got pent up that you need to let out the box. Let out your soul. Let out your heart. Because y'all feeling alone. This card number 1. It's at least 3 things most of y'all going through right now that you need to deal with. 3. It's 3 doves here. It's 3 cards on the floor. It's 3 things that you need to deal with immediately. That's what I'm hearing. One of them is these toxic ass people around you. Toxic ass relationships. Addictions. Apply it to your life. The devil got you. All y'all want to keep talking about you're fighting battles, you're fighting demons. How about fighting accountability? How about fighting reliability? How about fighting responsibility? I'm hearing all abilities. Another 11. Card number 29. Some of y'all, these people, these things just got a hold on you. These snakes, these devils around you. This would be you. Be aware of this. This is why you don't know how to love. You once did, though. You even grieve and miss that part of you when you were innocent or when you felt that way. When you actually loved you. It's been a long time. But somewhere deep down inside you, you hold that sacred. Some of y'all right to yourself. Y'all inner child. Some of y'all still remember where that inner child was abused, was hurt. And you never healed from that. And holding on so long to all of that. Keeping it within. Till it knocked your ass down. Now you don't know who you is. Some of y'all mimicking other people. Some of y'all, it's a thin line between love and hate is what I'm seeing. As thin as this line. You done feel like a failure no matter what now. You don't love yourself. You don't even know how to love others. So some of y'all just staying occupied with different arts and crafts and shit. But you feeling like at the end of the day, you putting on a show. And this ain't you anyway. Right? Grieving who you used to be. When you used to be loved. When you remember love. Some of y'all have been a long time. Some of y'all only remember it from a certain person that done passed away. Or a certain relationship that you done been lost but never let go from, never healed from. Again, putting on this performance every day. But you get tired. You get tired of performing. You get tired of putting on different faces. You get tired. Most of y'all, this family, watching y'all, know how weak you is. It be the ones closest to you, praying on you, not praying for you. Out of all these people, it's two that really stand out the most. And you know who they are. Y'all ancestors is here. Crossed over loved ones is here. And spirit is here. Some of y'all on the verge of feeling like you're having a mental breakdown, identity crisis, and all of that. You know why? Because of all this stress and shit you've been through. From family. You don't like the picture you created? Paint another one. Some of y'all need to clean out y'all mental. Because there's too much up there. One more card. Be aware of these devils, these snakes, these people, these things. They're stopping you from loving and being loved the correct way. No, it's not you. It's them. It's the energy around you. And some of y'all, it might be the energy in you because this shit done changed you. I must be real. The one thing about energy, it always changes. And it always can change. Definitely can. This is the angel of death. I get you are being watched over. You have been being watched over since you was a baby in the womb. They've been communicating with you. But these things are not destined for you is what I'm hearing. These people are not destined for you. God wants you to be at peace. Your ascended masters are with you. This card number 33. See how she's sitting pretty? Unbothered. That's how God wants you. But you got to stop acting like you don't see what's going on. You got to get with the program. And I ain't talking about the Matrix. Let's see what else God want to say. What I say? They watching over you. God love you and God watching over you. Your ascended masters, your ancestors, spiritual beings are watching over you every day. But I already told you that. It's not your fault. And I already told you that too. It's a learning process. Grieve that shit and let it go. Some of y'all need to know it's some people you just cannot help. They got to walk this alone, them and God. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. If I had only known what I know now, I would have lived differently. Some of y'all blaming yourself for how you lived. If you would have known, you wouldn't have never learned. But if you know better, you do better. You still got the chance to live differently. Some of y'all God is saying, if you would have known then what you know now, you would have lived differently. Like, if you wouldn't have went through these things, experienced these things with these people that made you uncomfortable, that got you to this point where love then turned to hate, I don't know where you would be. You would have definitely lived differently. It's still a learning process, is what I'm hearing. It's unavoidable, is what I'm hearing. It's inevitable. You cannot cheat, skip, Uno reverse, back through life. It's necessary. Full of life lessons and experience. Be surrounded by more loving animals and people, I feel like God is telling you. If you want love and you know how to, some of y'all got to relearn love is what I'm hearing. You got to relearn how to love. Surround yourself with love. Loving people, loving animals, loving things. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Some of y'all don't think you can do it. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can jump all the way over there. God said, believe in yourself. You can do it. He will catch you if you fall. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what else want to come out. Mother and father kept coming out here with the emperor. Okay. Some of y'all are mothers and y'all need healed from your children. Some of y'all, you are somebody's mother. And your children are so disrespectful, so belligerent. Don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate you reading to them. They don't appreciate you cooking for them. Some of y'all even need to discipline and structure these kids. Set boundaries. It's only so much a person could take, is what I'm hearing with this mother card. You got to bring peace into the household, mother or father. Some of y'all could have lost a child with orphan here. It's some mothers out there that lost a child or trying to contact a child. Or either your child then became an orphan because of this love issue. Because you don't know how to love. Or maybe they don't know how to love. So I'm feeling a separation with a mother and her child. Or some of y'all, your mother passed away. This is my past life oracle. And you just really missing your mom and you remember in the moments. But she's acknowledging that she's here. And nothing can keep you separated. That she's still reading to you. That she's still there with you. This could be somebody Caucasian. We got Roman and Greece here. We got Egypt. This could be somebody that's, considered a Moor in some type of way. Some of y'all need to write down your feelings, emotions. Some of y'all are writers. That'll help you heal these things, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all need to eat. Some of y'all need to eat, maybe even go somewhere, take a vacation or a trip, is what I'm getting into with these cards. Yeah. It's some places y'all need to go. I'm getting this a couple of y'all of maybe all these different nationalities that's coming out here. Okay. That has unrequited love. This is what I'm talking about. Whether you dishing it out or getting it back in, this is why. Some of y'all mothers, y'all done turned against y'all children. And this is even in the Bible. Some of y'all children are turned against their mothers. It's lessons and blessings here at the end of the day. With life experience and the things that you're going through. I guess this is the message that need to come out. And then we got love life at the bottom of the deck. So it's lessons and blessings surrounding y'all love life. Some of y'all mothering these people and relationships, and they giving y'all unrequited love. Because you so hungry to be with somebody, is what I'm getting. Male or female. This is a lesson. A blessing at the end of the day. when it comes to your love life. But you definitely can't mother these men. I'm hearing K. Michelle can't raise a man. And it could be a woman the same way. A man could be out here doing that, trying to raise a woman. Sometimes the job is just too big. Unless you want more kids. Love life ain't supposed to be like that. I'm sorry. Universe, spirit, any last words? Release. Need I say more? I'm going to end on that note. And we have the 8 of Earth that flipped over too. Work on you. Work on these things. I cannot make this shit up. God is saying release. Learn. Page of Fire. It's time for new beginnings. It's time for exciting people, exciting news. These cards say this is the end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation, and it's time to move on. This is the major arcana that came out. That means it's very important to release. Card number 13, it equals 4. Some of y'all, this family, foundations, homes. It's happening anyway, is what I'm hearing. 8 of Earth, it says skills work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Some of y'all been thinking about going back to school. I feel like this is spirit telling you need to learn how to let go and start over with the Page of Fire here. Or some of y'all acting like y'all don't know, acting oblivious, and I just seen 5151. It's time for you to learn this lesson. Skilled work is rewarded. If you don't know, learn. Search up topics. Learn about them. Get the information. Whatever it takes to release these things. Release this built up anger. Release this unrequited love. Even if it means letting these people go. Some of y'all lost all dreams and hopes. Faith. News of an exciting endeavor. Use your originality and enjoy. I can't say that word. But this is getting out here and exploring options. This is getting out here with the map, right? Figuring it out. Starting over. Some of y'all, all you need to do is work on you. And with every ending, release, it's a new beginning. Page of Fire is what I'm seeing. In between it, it's the work that you got to do. It's still more work to do. Some of y'all is not trying to do the work with the Fool in reverse. Major arcana. Being reckless. Not taking leaps of faith. Not following dreams. Not accepting unexpected opportunities that's coming to you. I'm hearing feeling like you're too good. Don't want to accept them. Or like you can't start over from zero. The Fool was out here before, but it was upright. Now it's in reverse. Y'all better work on that if you want to move forward with this Chariot. I'm going to stop there because that's 7, my God number. This card says, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. I've been preaching self-discipline all night. And I had to look at the next card, the 6 of Water. We talking about love, relationships, past people, things you already been going through that's been eating at you, right? Memories of your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past, release it, let it go. That's what God's saying, move forward. That shit was reckless. They was reckless. It was just reckless. It's over. You lost faith in it, or they did. This is not destined for you. Some of y'all just need to get your kids in order and work on it. Work on whatever they need to work on. But release is here, says the Lord. And I'm out.